The thing about being a cop is that you never know what a typical shift is going to look like. From murders to traffic violations to everything in between, cops truly see the worst of what humanity has to offer. They also manage to capture very inhuman things too, like this upcoming video where the lines between the normal and the paranormal are most definitely blurred. Not alone. A police officer was investigating a suspected intruder late at night. The owner of an Airbnb called the police after finding her door open, believing someone had broke in. She assured the two officers that no one was staying at the property and asked them to check the house. Their body cameras recorded the following.
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door was open. I think somebody broke in. Does anyone live in the house? Yes. My husband, myself, and our two kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents. And how many rooms do you have? Two upstairs and one downstairs. Alright, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we're going? Yeah, of course. You don't have any, pets or dogs or anything? No. Just stay here, man. Police. If no one's here, make yourself known. Police. Are you inside? What's your gas station?
As one officer moves through the upstairs, one of the doors can be seen moving on its own accord. Later, the same door moves yet again, this time much more noticeable. As the officer finishes his cursory search of the upstairs, as he moves back to the main floor, that door again moves ever so slowly, enough to spook the officer into submission. The two cops later leave, but not after showing the footage to his buddies, desperate to prove that there was something there that night. Schoolgirl. A nighttime security guard is just 2 hours away from clocking out from his shift at an abandoned school they were recently hired to protect. As he's recording a video to show his friends the strange eeriness of the place, he captures something truly hair-raising. Let's watch. Just as he turns a corner, the security guard notices what looks like the shadow of a girl turning down the hall. The shadow moves quickly, but there's almost no mistaking it. What kind of anomaly did this security guard capture? Was it a squatter or something more sinister? Paranormal activity. Curious neighbors reported strange happenings in an abandoned subdivision, prompting a police investigation. When the cops pull up to the scene, this is what they discover.
At least I know I'm not crazy. 'Cause there's definitely somebody standing right there. Tell me how much. And now they're back. See it?
A strange shadow figure seems to be peeking out from one of the door frames. When the cop moves the car, the figure disappears. When he passes the fire hydrant, you can make out some kind of shifting, transparent shape run across the frame. Was this subdivision haunted, or is there some more logical explanation? Watts family ghosts. On August 13th, 2018, Chris Watts murdered his pregnant wife, Shannon, and their two daughters, Bella and Cece. On the day Chris reported them missing, police arrived to secure the house and gather evidence for the search. Unbeknownst to them, Chris had already killed and buried his family. However, the officers' body cameras captured footage during their investigation that many consider to be paranormal evidence. Viewers should be advised that the following video is not for the faint of heart. When the police first enter, many people claim they spot the ghost of one of the girls moving down the stairs. The body cam footage picks up what sounds like a lot of clear EVPs, which sound remarkably similar to circumstances that relate directly to the family.
I can
What do you make of these occurrences in the Watt family home? Apparently, it now sits abandoned, as the family who purchased it after the murders reported feeling very unwelcome in the home. Do you think those spirits haunt those walls in which they were murdered, or is this something else entirely? Uninvited guest. A man was home alone when he began hearing strange noises occurring from his basement. The video footage the police captured is overlaid on top of the audio of the 911 call. What it shows, if real, is some of the most terrifying footage we've ever seen here at MrFear. Take a look. As the cop moves down the stairs, you can see a figure just standing there. Some people point out that it looks like a woman dressed in 18th century garb. Some say that you can see right through her face. Whatever it is, it clearly wants someone or something. While there are definitely a few naysayers when it comes to this video's authenticity, you have to admit it's a good scare no matter what. Crypt Keeper. A cemetery security guard was called to one of the crypts with strange reports of hearing a child's voice trapped in one of the crypts. The security officer responds, and this is what he manages to capture.
making sure there's nobody in here. Anybody in here? Hello? out of here. You're gonna have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at?
You can absolutely make out some kind of eerie sound. Whether it's a child or not is up in the air, but it's certainly something. The guard said the cemetery is relatively always empty, and there's never been a report like this before. He even goes so far to state that even though he's been working there for a while, he's never had something paranormal happen to him. What do you think this could be? A simple spirit trapped in some kind of time loop? Or something else entirely? Disappearing girl. A cop pulls over a woman named Sarah for a routine traffic stop inspection, but just as soon as the officer pulls away, well, the rest has to be seen to be believed. Take a look.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, sir. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the? Sarah? What the heck? Sarah? 3201.
The woman in the car just vanishes, completely disappears from view. The cop almost doesn't believe it at first. You can tell just how shocked the woman is by the occurrence. What do you think happened here? Is this clip real or just some Hollywood-level trickery? Hotel hell. For this next clip, we'll just cut to the chase. It's just better to let it roll. Be warned though, we had trouble sleeping after this one.
What room is that? If it's the room right above him, it should be 209. John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room, correct? John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police, so I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary. I'm officially freaked out now.
When John goes to see who's screaming, he opens the door and what looks to be some kind of entity escapes from right under his nose. John doesn't notice it, but the camera catches it, no question. John reports that while there's no one in the room, the furniture has been flipped, the carpet's been ripped, and the shower has been left on. But the hotel has no record of a guest there in at least 2 weeks, which begs the question, what the heck happened here exactly? We might never know.